Hello, my loves. This is Malayla with Love and Light Starseed Tarot. Welcome. Today I'm going to do a reading for Taurus and their person. I hope everyone's doing well. These are timeless messages, so whenever you click on the reading, it's meant for you. This is for Sun, Moon, or Rising in Taurus. Angel Spirit Guides, please show us. What is the overall energy between these two? Overall energy, please. The Nine of Swords, Queen of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Five of Cups. So we have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and Earth signs out, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah, so I'm getting that you are no longer allowing negative people to try and take you down. You know, you don't want to go down a dark path. You are realizing you are like the people that you're hanging around with, right? Whether they're rubbing off on you or you rub off on them, we are like the people we hang out with. You know, so that's why it's very important to, you know, have discernment when you know, hanging out with certain people and realizing, you know, their energy has an effect on us. You know, maybe you're feeling anxious around certain people. Maybe, you know, thoughts of certain things happen and it is keeping you up at night. You know, this is all for a reason. This is your inner self and your inner guidance telling you something, your inner knowing, right? You want to spend more time with the people who are intelligent, grounded, successful, the positive people who lift you up and teach you good things, so who you can learn from in a positive way. You know, you're not wanting to feel disempowered anymore, or, you know, stuck or sad or depressed. What is your energy? 10 of Wands. 2 of Pentacles. Yeah. So you're juggling. You could be in a planning stage here, juggling options, but you want to put down the heavy burden. You're done feeling this heaviness and this sorrow and this depression. You're done feeling disempowered. What is their energy, please? King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, Queen of Wands. Wow. Wow. So this person could think you're a divine counterpart, or they're looking for a divine counterpart connection. But I mean, this is fire signs. You know, this person wants action. This person wants passion in their life. You know, this person could have an ego and control issues, but they're wanting something new here. How do you see them? How do you see them? 7 of Swords and the King of Cups. So yeah, this person could be emotionally manipulative. You know, they could be sneaky. They could be deceitful. You could think there's lies and trickery here, but I'm getting that this person is using your emotions against you, your emotional vulnerability against you. How do they see you? 2 of Cups, the 8 of Cups, and the High Priestess. So yeah, I mean, this person could definitely think you are a soulmate, you know, wanting union, reunion, and that you're very spiritual. You know, this person sees you as the light. You know, your energy is contagious at this time. And I'm getting, you know, this is to the positive and the negative. You know, you want to feel empowered and lifted up, so that way you can continue to lift up others and your community. That's, even if you have to walk away from a negative situation or a negative person, you are determined to shine your light and spread love and light. How do you feel about them? The Knight of Swords. The Ace of Wands. Yeah, so you feel, this person wants, like I said, a new beginning and passion. This could be with you. This could be, a rejuvenated connection or a healed, new passionate encounter with this person. But you see this person as moving towards passion, creativity, excitement, fun. How do they feel about you? The Ace of Swords and Justice. We have Libra energy. But they feel that you are balancing the scales of karma. You want honesty and truth. Yeah, and that you want to feel empowered again. And the first step is by, being honest and truthful with yourself and others. What are your actions in the 3D? Four of Swords. The King of Pentacles. Yeah, you're sitting on your throne. You might need to rest and rejuvenate and heal and meditate, so that way you can listen to your inner guidance and your inner wisdom. All of the answers you seek are within you. I'm getting that you want to nourish yourself and your environment. You only want to link up with people who lift you up, who lift your spirits and energy. People who inspire you to do better. You're tired of people that are dragging you down. What are their actions in the 3D? Judgment. Star. Yeah, so I'm getting this person is healing. Either there was a judgment call or there needs to be a judgment call, but this person is healing. So that way they can see all aspects and all, the different opportunities that are coming in. What are your messages towards them? Three of Pentacles. And the Sun, yeah. Yeah, that, this person needs to heal. And this could be around work or finances, but this could be, just with the people they collaborate, right? Being careful of who you collaborate with. Not everybody is there for the positive. Some people could be there to try to drag you down or to keep you stuck. Just being very mindful of who you collaborate with. What are their messages towards you? The Nine of Pentacles and the Strength. Yeah, so this person needs to gain the strength and courage to stand on their own 2 feet, to possibly get their finances in order. There could be codependency going on here. This is what I'm getting. Someone's gripping tightly to an outcome. But this person needs to gain the confidence to stand on their own 2 feet, or, that's what they're thinking about you. But energy is fluid, so just take it how it resonates. Could be vice versa here. What is the outcome, please? Six of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. Yeah. to come out of your head. Like, you know, not to put yourself in mental imprisonment. Work well with others. Work with people that want to see you do well. And, you know, that want equal give and take, reciprocity. You know, I'm getting that you know many things, but you don't know how you know them. You know, and that you want to vibrate on a higher frequency. You know, and so you might need to, you know, do some yoga, eat healthier, meditate more, be just more mindful of yourself and your surroundings, journal. I mean, there's a lot of things you can do to unblock your chakras, and then you can live more consciously, right? And you can start vibrating on a higher level. Right? Not allowing power or control or food or lust to take over your body and your mind. What is the advice here, please? Ace of Pentacles. And the Two of Wands, yeah. Only taking solid offers. Only taking the great opportunities. Not allowing any good opportunities to pass you by. You know, I'm getting, you know, possibly as a child, you know, you were depressed or sad because of, you know, life in general or your living conditions, but, you know, I'm getting someone tried to label you or misdiagnose you. And put you on medications, but you knew better. Your inner self and your inner knowing said, no, this is not right. Something is not right here, right? You knew you were not crazy. You know, even if other people tried to label you or tell you that you were crazy, and this could be happening as an adult as well. You know, you were not the crazy one. But your family or your friends were never there for you. You know, you never felt like you were supported or that you had a support system. So you learned to support yourself. Right? But I'm getting that also created an anxious attachment style. So that's possibly where the codependency comes in. Even though you know you can support yourself and you've done it many times. You know, you possibly could even have supported someone else at, you know, or multiple people at one time. But I'm just getting that there's an anxious attachment style that needs to be healed. I'm going to get hidden truth messages for this connection, please. What message needs to come through, please, right now? I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. So many things remind me of you. Also going to get a numerology card. What message wants to come out for our amazing Taurus? 2020. Compassion, mercy, diplomacy, potential, service, recovery, adaptability, renewal. It is a confirmation that your assumption and beliefs are correct. But it's also an encouragement to use your talents and gifts because they will benefit the world and your pockets. Be of service to others. Your potential is enormous. If you agree with this message, affirm it 2020 in the messages below in the comments. 2020. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.